Hello, all, and welcome back to HighPriest Reacts to MLP Season 9. Uh, Episode 1, The Beginning of the End. Well, we were bound to get to this point eventually. Admittedly, a little longer than I would have hoped, both in general and in this case specifically. I was originally going to be recording more at once. And, yeah. That didn't work out. The good news is, with just the season alone, I've got 14 episodes I've got scheduled to react to instead of the 15 the last time. And I'm pretty sure there's 3 to 4 bonus things I gotta do reviews of. Best gift ever, as well as 2 to 3 EQG Equestrian Girls specials. And then we'll be finished. I mean, I'm not coming back for G5 to reactions. I just want it to be over with. To be frank, to be able to engage the fandom again without this shit. I mean, I'm still watching the other episodes. Again, not watching the episodes I'm not reacting to, and I'll do a few reviews of them here and there, but yeah. There's a bit of a melancholic here, because like as excited I am to finally getting through this and finishing this season off, this will be the end. This is the end of the show. It's been over for a while now. 2 years at this point, but I still like it. I still enjoy it, but yeah, like I said, just a touch of melancholy there, especially with such an honest name. I do like one of the things that they had a post epilogue episode that of them, the last episode of the season is the time skip episode. I know about it. I've known about it for a while now. I saw the image of time skipped characters. One in particular, I'm not gonna say anything in case you haven't seen it, but it's the post epilogue time skip that's common in shows. I don't know if that's gonna be good or not. I've seen that be botched. Digimon 02. But either way, it's gonna be fun to see this ride come to the end. Yeah, I do really like this show. Oh fuck. And as much as I'm going to be cheering when it's over and I can re-engage into the fandom again without having to worry about spoilers or anything, it's nice. I enjoyed the show, and so I have no idea what the fuck this is about. While I know what the title is referring to, this is the beginning of the last season of the show, and it's probably going to set up the stuff that will come into the normal season finale, which I think are called the end of the beginning or something like that. Wait, no, end of the beginning. No, no. I was thinking of Ruby. Ruby did that. They had an episode called "The Beginning of the End," and the last episode in that season was the end of the beginning. Really, yeah. I don't remember what those episodes are called right now. I have some idea of what the plot is. I know Chrysalis and Tyrek team up. I've seen the images somewhere. I know it's going to happen. They built up Chrysalis returning. I wouldn't be surprised if the little shit from the last season, whatever her name was, I forget at the moment, shows up again. But I have no way of predicting this. They're not giving me anything here I can predict with. So, we're just going to get right to this. Let's get to this thing.
We're all here. So every pony got an urgent summons to the castle with no explanation?
Good. Urgent summons to the castle with no explanation. That is... I was like, going to think maybe it might have been just a case of Twilight panicking about the usual shit. Wait, hold on. Wait, you mean there were times of trouble before season 1? What?
My sister and I have decided it is time for us to retire.
Oh wow, that does explain the name of the episodes. So yeah, based on what I saw in that time skip ending, I thought it was obvious it was going to happen. I just wasn't expecting it to be introduced in episode 1.
And you want me to take your place?
And I'm not sure I agree with Discord about her being the obvious choice.
It's a fair point.
I've just realized how this is reminding me of Fallout Equestria, and I'm like, oh my god. That's not giving me positive ideas of what their competency as leaders will be.
Protectors of Equestria, money, not years. Everything you've gone through over the years has been a training program.
Oh shit! Bullshit! Oh, excuse me.
How to rule Equestria by no pony makes sense.
He does not. And this is gonna be a fucking disaster, you goddamn.
Not confident about this at all.
Well, that's what I thought. I was being sarcastic.
You literally almost never help.
Sure. That's explanation for why they were fucking useless for 9 seasons. I'm exaggerating a little bit. Yeah. Okay, what the fuck? Multiple evil villains being summoned together? Oh, right, yeah, right, Goat Guy, or him. Yeah, Goat Eye. Yep. Oh, so Sombra.
King Sombra, you have returned. Why
And,
did you bring up
oh, hey, you can talk and say things that aren't crystals.
And you have all been brought here as part of my plan to rid Equestria.
This is a very Legion of Doom-esque layer, and I mean the old cartoon Legion of Doom.
It was a glorious, fear-soaked epoch.
I am loving the world building here, but there's so much I need to talk about. Holy shit.
until Gusty the Great rose up and banished you.
That and watching all of you.
I do kind of like closing go making some sass here.
At the hooves of 6 puny ponies.
I'm just a kid, so...
It is because they together, where one is weak, another is strong, and thus unified, they are a formidable force. But we shall use their own strategy to...
Again, I always like a villain who understands exactly how dangerous the power of friendship actually is.
I demand that you join me, and together equal such courage.
Definitely a new BA here. That does not sound like crystals.
I shall send you there myself, if you prevail.
No, that explains why I didn't see him
a lot like making friends.
part of...
You two are in luck because I know all about that. It fell down.
Well, it's almost as if someone with that number of issues
Did I write down
not be
eliminate the
qualified for a leadership position.
Twilight,
She has not shown anything that actually qualifies her for that position.
I had
Diplomat? Eventually. Archmage? Yes. Ruler of a country? No.
You say twilighting too? But running a school and running a country are two very different things. Now, if you don't mind, I have 7,432 more things to take care of before I become the new ruler.
She's not fucking wrong.
It was a valiant effort.
Okay, gotta admit, he does fucking fast fucking work.
Hurry, Twilight. We need you.
I'm really feeling his voice, I'll be honest with you.
Us to save the Empire and my family.
Just put him in the ether is a fun way of saying killed him.
Ooh, good point. One of us should probably loop in the throne like the princesses believe you can.
Maybe.
You have to make that so evil looking?
Consider taking care of Sombra for us?
Oh, no.
I'm not taking any chances.
You know, you could bring a fucking army!
What's his problem? Starlight.
Oh, this shit again. Well, that's just a normal standard spell for him.
Oh, Twilight. How disappointing.
Accept the power of friendship, blah 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 blah.
Defeat them. We just needed to face them long enough.
I do like bringing back Sunbreaker.
Wait, that guy.
Didn't we have 2 seasons ago a big stinker about
Thanks, Twilight.
using the, I do like the fact that she was still prepared for battle there,
As magical battles go, that
using the elements to banish ponies instead of redeem them bad.
we did handle this pretty well.
Just kind of seems to
On our own.
not fit that.
Does this mean I still don't feel like I'm
Oh shit. What the fuck, Sombra? Holy shit! Shit. Damn, that did little more than fucking inconvenience him. Where the fuck did he... How the fuck did he get there? And he fucking destroyed the tree and destroyed... God damn. And destroyed the elements. And, okay, we know the elements can reform, so that's not like it's... Oh, that's of course trying to banish him, damage him to the point they can't do it again. Which is, I believe... Again, a major point from 2 seasons ago. Then again, maybe I've got too much expectations. She'll probably rule the kingdoms like the princess do. That is uselessly. I'm only slightly exaggerating at this point because, like, I know this was obviously where they were going. That image basically spelled it out for me. That doesn't mean I don't think it's stupid. The show has never once convinced me that twilighting isn't the recipe for disaster. That handing over the power of the Equestria to Twilight and the girls is in any way a good thing. God, I'm just like I said, I'm reminded of Fallout Equestria, where that's a major plot point. Luna splits off major chunks of the power to those 6, and it's pretty much single-handedly responsible for the downfall of the country. Then again, as stated, and as apparently stated here, apparently the country was regularly dealing with turmoil for years and years and years. For fairly often before Twilight Co. popped up. Seriously, just... Maybe I'm just interpreting it differently than it's meant to be, but it just makes it... And so, yeah, it just... And the whole, well, we didn't... they're not helping at all. I'm being fucking useless. That was just big brain, galaxy brain planning. No. Still, it was dumb them. You're not poofing away the years of complaints. And I was never one of the big people until you actually fucking dared to acknowledge it in your show and try to go, oh, but there's an explanation. No. I was willing to go. It's a kid show. It's a dumb bit of plot hole writing, but whatever. It's not important. Now you made it important. Now you made it. You brought attention to it. You don't do that unless you can find a way of actually fucking papering over your fuck ups. You just made it obvious what your fuck ups were. Oh, and then there's Sombra. The villains. I do like what we're doing with villains. I love a good villain that understands it. It reminds me of one of the villains from Ruby. Literally gives a speech about how, she perfectly understands what the power of cooperation is. It's the thing that gives humanity a chance against the forces of darkness. So she'll undermine it and make you tear each other apart. Instead. That's good. That's good writing. I like that. I love a villain who's smart enough to do that. Who's smart enough to realize we need to cooperate if we're going to fucking get back. You guys might find that antithetical, but it's why you keep getting your fucking asses beat. Do you want to keep losing, or do you want to have a chance? I mean, to be fair, Sombra did just have a pretty good game, but speaking of Sombra, part of it is the moment I noticed him, I self-typed myself on him. Like, that was... Lots of people have described Pony Sauron as lame, and there's been some good expansion on him and side materials that are loosely canon and such, but this was the chance to make him a really cool villain. And he did alright, the problem with the voice actor is when you're playing a character that can be described as Pony Sauron, you need to have a sinister echo to your voice. You need to have presence. You kind of failed that. Like, don't get me wrong. The voice he did would have been perfectly fine for any other character or even other villains, but he's not intimidating. Like, it's not nearly as bad as, like, what they did with, say, Ares in the first Wonder Woman movie. With a villain whose voice just completely undermines the tension and everything. But it's not great. He would honestly be more intimidating if all he did was go, crystals! With the old VA. Just loop his lines. Again, it's not terrible, and I do blame myself for partially hyping myself up there. I saw it, and I'm like, oh, that's cool. But, yeah. Well, yeah. Oh, and then there's Twilighting, which... Yeah. No, when you do something so much within your friend group that they start verbing it at you. They turn your name into a verb to describe that action. Which, yeah, Book Force does that. That's another reason why the whole... I'm not keen on it. It's just like I wasn't keen on her, and I guarantee you this isn't... Yeah, I'm going to say it. I'm guarantee you this isn't completely a writing decision. This has got to be an executive decision. Just like a lot of the dumber parts of the movie were executive decisions. Just like some dumb... Season 3 was an executive decision, not a writing decision. That's why they had to struggle to make it good. Now they've got an entire season to work on this arc, so hopefully they can sell me on it by the end. Or at least get it to be where I go, okay, yeah, whatever. But until then, HighPriest signing out, and I will see you all next time.